me sending me messages and I ain't talked to you in about 45 years. That is not cute to do that. Hello, people. Welcome to the show. Hey, we live on here on Groove Radio Detroit. We're on Facebook, the page Vibin in the D with Lele, and also the YouTube channel Vibin in the D with Lele. If you have not subscribe to any of these channels or follow these pages, make sure you do. What's up, Shaniqua? I see you in the Facebook chat. So let's get started. Hey. You are now tuned in to Vibin' in the D with Lele, the podcast dedicated to the creatives of Detroit. Now let's get into this vibe session. So it is what they call Christmas. What's up, people? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I had every intention tonight to jam out with some local artist music, but with all these copyright craps, not doing that. I have 2 videos I'm going to show, and I was just going to, talk about some of the episodes that I've had on here and just chill out, hang out with you. What's up, Moki in the house? What up, what up, what up? So, I don't know if anybody on here wants to ask about a particular episode, then let me know. God damn it, witchy. Welcome. If anybody has a particular episode, but I wanted to go back to an episode or two on the podcast when it was just audio only. And one of my favorites, what's up, Nudian? One of my favorites was, and I'll share the screen here so you guys can see. You can still access my podcast on Apple Podcast, on Anchor, on iHeartRadio. Is still available, the episodes that I did previously back in the day. But this one here was with the news anchor, Evrod Kassemi. And, I don't know if he pronounces it Evrod Kassemi. But it was real fun talking to him. He has music out. Some people did not know that he actually sings. But he had an album out at the time when I interviewed him, and it was called Music, like Newzik. And here's a little bit of that episode here.
Like it's a relief, you know. Of course, I wanted people to listen to it, but to hear that people are listening to it and they actually like it and are playing it over and over again is so exciting to me.
Yeah, I've played the, because I just have the digital access to it, but yeah. I've played Breaking News so much that it should be skipping.
I saw your video for Breaking News, and that is what it literally made me laugh so hard. My wife, and I showed it to a couple of my friends. I'm like, I don't know who this is, but she is awesome to me.
I love that song. It just immediately, like, okay, that's my song. I like the whole album, but I love that one.
Thank you. I mean, I wrote Breaking News specifically with a certain someone in mind, obviously.
Right.
And I wanted to write a song that encompass breaking news, which is what I do on a regular basis.
Exactly.
From the idea that this person wasn't just a thief for stealing, digital items, but they stole my heart.
Exactly. I love it. I love that. So I'm looking at your website and everything. I'm like, man, it says 6 times Emmy nominated for being a news anchor.
Yes. 6 times. I've got the plaques on the wall to prove it.
That is wild.
Hopefully one day I'll be able to take home that, open statue. One of these days.
That would just be the physical version, but you're already a winner.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I absolutely love what I do. And getting recognized for it is like icing on the cake. So that was real fun. It was a quick interview. Like, the interview was so freaking quick. Y'all are out of control.
Talking about if the homies can't have none. Talking about making a plate. Y'all out of control, but I love it. Man, so I talked to Everard. It was real quick. I was at work and I was like, man, how am I gonna do this? Because he was like, I can't meet up with you. I'm busy. His schedule was buck wild. So he agreed to call me. And at first, let me tell you, we had this interview, but when he called, I think he called the wrong number. Like I gave him my cell phone number and my work number, and I think he called. I don't know what happened, but I almost didn't have an interview basically. But it ended up being great. And one of the things that I got from his interview was that don't let anybody stifle your passions, because he was told as a news anchor to completely delete his music and not let anybody know that he sings. And he loves to write music and he loves to sing. And he was like, at first he did it because he's like, paycheck, no paycheck, you know what I'm saying? But he went on and said, no, I'm not going to do that. Y'all are having a ball talking about this food. Ooh, oyster dressing. Did anybody make any oyster dressing? No, you didn't make the oyster dressing. You just did the gumbo and the roast. Man, I really want some of that oyster dressing. Somebody told me about it here in Michigan like a few years ago. And I'm like, oyster dressing. But I didn't try it because I didn't like know them, and I didn't want to be, chomping down on an oyster and it really wasn't an oyster, not that I think he would have did that, but still. So anyway, one of the other artists that I had on the show who was very talented, he actually was on the show not that long ago. He just put a video out today. And I want to share that with you guys. He did his rendition of the Drummer Boy, and he's a drummer. And when I say he's a drummer, he's a drummer. He's a real drummer. So we're gonna listen to C3 do Drummer Boy.
They told me, I know one thing to see, our finest gifts we bring, to lay before the King. Me and my drum, me and my
That was dope. That was dope. He's very, very talented. If you're interested in following his channel or checking him out, his YouTube channel is in the description. Y'all over here talking about you got the itis and what you ate. Lord have mercy. Why his pants ain't like the other? Baby, that other drummer, he had his booty cheeks out. Why? I'm still tripping about that. Like, what in the heck was going on with that? Booty cheeks was just out. Got Ready Rock talking about it smell like old greens up in there. I can't stand y'all, but I love y'all for real. Let's see here. Vibin in the D. So I've had a lot of people on the show, and hold on. There we go. I'm blind and I'm right up on the stuff. I've had plenty of folks on the show. I had a couple of episodes where we had some problems. We had some serious problems. But I enjoyed this one. It was a comedian I had on the show. He's not from Detroit. He is from California. And his name is Mr. Ant Davis. All of his information is in the description of the video.
Do something like that. I just know that, hey, it's not you.
Right.
And so that's what keeps me rooted in that.
Yeah. That's good because it's hard out here for a pimp.
Well, you a pimp, huh? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later.
I stopped being a pimp 3 years ago.
Oh, you graduated. You got your DeVry degree. So you a pimp technology.
I was DeVry.
I knew you went to DeVry, man. You got your pimp 101 certificate. So you teach other pimps, huh?
Right. So what made you start doing like I love how you take regular stuff that happens, at work or throughout your day, throughout your life, and just, what people say, what Black people say, and what questions Black people ask, and all that stuff is like, it's very, very relatable. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what makes it so freaking funny. Like, dude, that's true,
Yeah.
I know people be just hollering at the screen like that's me right there.
Yeah. I would say two things. One is white people hate when do Black people videos because they always say that's us. We do that too. I don't know why you always make it just about black people. And I'm like, listen, I'm Black.
Exactly.
That's what I know. I know that Black people do this all the time. Now, if you do that, that's fine. You can associate yourself with being Black for like maybe 5 minutes, but after that, you ain't Black, you white or vanilla, as y'all say. But I think for the most part,
that's they comedy way saying all lives matter.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. But I think since I've been young, been little. I realize I'm an observant person. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching. I'm sitting and I'm watching. And so I always get real life from that, just being very observant. And it's bad too, because at my church, people are scared to talk. They're scared to talk to me.
Are you serious?
You're gonna use me in the video. I know it. So I'm not gonna give you no material. So you can post me on there. And it's funny because I always tell people I'm not like that. That's not who it turns on and off. Like when I'm here, I'm here with y'all. Unless you fall or you do something crazy, then I'm like, okay, I got you. But other than that, I definitely observe all my surroundings. Everywhere I go, I'm observing you. So I'm watching you. My eyes is open.
So would you be a person that participates in a roast battle?
I could, but my friend a long time ago told me that sometimes you hurt people's feelings when you do that roast because that real life comes out. You know, what I mean? It's like I'm musty all the time. You didn't tell me I was musty. Yeah, you've been a little tart.
My nose on it,
Right, you've been a little tart for years. We didn't tell you.
Yeah.
So I can do it, but it's hard sometimes.
A lot of times when people find out that I'm involved in comedy as well, I used to drive for Lyft and Uber, right? Before
or people could spit on you up
Nobody
close
want to
real
hear about that
good.
lifting Uber shit. Sorry. I don't want to hear about lifting Uber. Anyway, it was fun talking to him. I really thought he was going to tell me, nah, I don't know who you are. Aside from just not responding, period, because I have people that don't respond at all. And then you have some people that respond and say they're booked or they don't have a schedule for it or whatever. But he actually was like, hey, what's up? What day? What you got available? And I was like, oh, that is so cool. So that was fun. I really enjoyed that particular episode. And it was another one. My other favorite episode that was not Detroit was let me go back a little bit here. When I talked to Lucretia, that was
so
fun.
I'm good. Like right now, I started doing bath bombs a little bit. And the one girl, she reached out to me just yesterday. She says, please put them on your website. Well, they don't know I don't have a factory or somebody mass producing this. I am that person. So I can only do so much because in the beginning, I was doing bath bombs, dessert bowls, body butter, sugar scrubs, all this stuff I was making.
Wow.
And because I didn't trust people to know my recipes and the ingredients that I use. So I had to help with packaging, but you can't let everybody know everything.
Right.
Period.
Okay.
And so I appreciate this time right now because I can get some rest and I can kind of regroup and I can restock and I can figure out what I need to get. It's a whole resting period right now.
Yeah. With all that's going on and being able to rest and kind of like relax a little bit and think about things, what's something that you think you want to do different when things get back to whatever normal is?
That's a good question. I don't really, to be honest, I don't think there's anything that I would want to do different other than I need an assistant. I probably would do that. That would help because right now I have the help, like I said, with packaging and processing and all that stuff. However, there's the other part. There's the social media part of it. I should be doing better on Instagram and Twitter.
So Lucretia was like, I'm so nervous. I don't know about this. I'm so nervous. I was like, you will be fine. But you couldn't tell. She came in there and did the damn thing. And since we got Raquel Newton in the comments, what's up, Raquel? I don't even want to show this because let me see if I can find one that doesn't have your name. I had her name on here wrong and didn't notice until way after the fact. I was so mad. Oh man, I apologize about that. Usually I'm better with check it out and doing edit when I'm editing and whatnot and proofreading, but baby, I had her name spelled Nushin. I don't know what I was talking about or why, but that was a good episode as well. We got a chance to talk about self-love and it was titled It's Okay to Not Be Perfect. And I thought that was a great topic to, dive into during this time of year. Let's see here.
Thank you. Goddamn it with cheese. I appreciate you. Yeah, I need to get that because I can be very, very bad at times.
Lord,
sometimes I'm good, but then I spend all day running to the bathroom. And nobody got to do all that. I think that's one of the reasons that I don't drink it. All day, every 7 seconds. It's like, they ain't on well. Right. My bladder must be like this big. One day I tried to drink a gallon.
Shut up, Leah. Let's see here.
And it happens automatically. It happens because that's kind of like a protective thing. Like, no, if this is wrong, then everything else is going to, break. Everything else is going to be wrong. So immediately we start to try to rationalize what happened.
but not in a way to cure it. No, in a way to medicate it. They're very different things.
Okay? Very different. Very different.
Doctors write prescriptions for medication. Nowhere will they tell you that medication is going to cure shit.
No.
They are practicing medicine, baby. They are practicing medicine. They are not healers.
No.
Okay, they don't claim to be, and they have no intention. They're going to write you a prescription. And see, that's what our mind does. Meanwhile, our spirit is inside like, I'm trying to help. Let me, we got to resolve these issues. I'm in here with this. I'm being surrounded by all of this inside darkness and trauma and all this stuff. And all you keep doing is putting stuff in me. We putting alcohol and we smoking and we just doing anything to kind of try to separate ourselves to drown that. And in that process, we are lost.
Hey.
We ourselves, the original us, almost no longer exists.
Woo, baby. It would be great if somebody else was like, hey, what about that episode with so-and-so? But I don't know if anybody's in the room that watched all of them. My first episode, check this out though. My first episode when I was on audio was Angela Davis, and the first episode when I went live was Angela Davis as well. I thought that was fun. What I like watching though is the growth of how the screens look as I get farther and farther into it. So this is how it looked. This the beginning.
They wanted your autograph. Yeah, it was so cool, and they were like, "That song, which CD is that on?" It was so cool.
It was, and some people wanted more because I had 2 CDs there at the time. I think I had my Now I Know project out, and then I think I had Acoustically Yours, and so people were like, well, "I want both of them," And it's a lot to know that people want to support you and are genuinely excited about your talent. So that was amazing.
But Angela, your personality, your vocal ability, everything is just amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm not just saying that because we friends. It's the truth. I mean, everybody says this. Everybody says, your spirit is so positive and humbling, and it's amazing. So your people are drawn to you when you perform.
That's my goal. I don't mean, if I'm just singing and nobody's connecting with me, I might as well just be singing to myself in the shower or something. But we're actually making a connection and actually, wanting to meet me and actually saying, that song you sang, I actually could relate to that or whatever. That means a lot, and that lets me know that I'm doing something right. I'm doing.
That was fun, but I'm like tripping because I'm like, wow, look at how I had the thing up above and everything. Oh yeah, he was spitting gems. That was William Cyprian. He really was.
That show I'm really trying to push. It's been down for a little bit, but I'm
and they're not a spring chicken.
Just start where you're comfortable. Don't be afraid to start from scratch, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. The problem is that when somebody starts when they're like, and it doesn't matter what instrument, whether it's saxophone, keys, or whatever. When you start at a certain age, you start to think that I can't get it, so therefore, I'm not getting this, and blah, blah, blah. You can't let the confines of your own mind nor the confines of everybody else stop you from doing what you want to do. It's just that simple. So, okay, you want to learn the keys. Well, you're learning a brand new talent that you've never done before. So you have to start from the beginning. But you gotta have patience. You've been doing, if you like 35, 40 years old, and you've been doing other things that you're great at, then next thing you know, you're trying to start something new. You're instantly going to get impatient because it's like, this should have happened. This should just come.
No.
Take your time.
Right.
Take your time. Look, if you sat down and said, okay, you sat down and said, I'm going to learn this, then you have to start from the beginning. Or there's those who wanted to start learning when they were younger, took years off, and then they got back into it, and it's not coming to them as fast as it normally would.
Right.
So now they're like, okay, I used to be able to get this, but now I can't. Well, no, you gotta take your time. Your mind is functioning in a certain way. Okay, your mind is if your daily task is get up, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, get dressed, go to work, break, bathroom, what? Bathroom, drive home, eat, go to bed. If that's your process, then putting something else in there is going to throw you off.
Exactly.
It just is what it is. Now that you added,
and then he did jam out for us, so we can listen to that too. I really enjoyed his episode as long as eccentric.
Don't let anybody think you're inferior. Because trust me, there are people out here who we're doing, and the first thing they want to say is, yeah, but that's not serious. And then of course the people who are laughing out there like, well, you guys are all broke now. You guys aren't doing nothing. You know what? Let me stop dropping nuggets because I don't want to get jumped because you're talking too much about good advice. I want to hear the music now. Get out there and dance, boy, dance. Like, oh no. Yeah. Let me do what y'all call me here to do. Okay, give me 1 second here. I think this. Does that? Yeah.
dope. Wait, don't laugh at me, but I swear I was like, why am I on both sides of the screen? But don't pay me no attention. You know, that's the cuckoo part of me. So yes, Nubian says Shay Harris. That another non-Detroit person, but the episode, it was so fun. Like I even watched that episode like I don't know how many times my damn self. Because it was so fun. It was really, really fun. And let me see here. Let me find the spot. I don't know what we was. Oh, wait a minute. She was in Voices of Fire, so let me see.
Look, come on, we can go through the whole Thanksgiving Christmas menu. Look.
Okay, I got quick. Well, so as far as your career is concerned, what has been one of the most challenging things that you've had to endure, and what have you learned from that?
Rejection. Oh my goodness. Rejection is the toughest thing. And rejection, not because you're not capable, but sometimes you just let your nerves and let those demons that you're dealing with get in your head. And it just, for me, it was always just the fear of rejection more so than being rejected. And, going to those auditions and just, oh my God, I'm so nervous because I don't know what they're going to say, and I'm always getting in my head and, the devil is busy. And he'll do it too. I mean, you'll feel uncomfortable. And sometimes once you go in there, which I've been through and I've auditioned for things and just things are not coming out right because it's not in here. I'm not connected. And I'm nervous and I'm feeling all these emotions. And that is the scariest thing. And knowing that you have the talent, but fear is getting in the way. And so between fear and rejection has been the most challenging thing for me. Oh my goodness, just confidence and not looking like the traditional mold, because I'm a Black woman, I'm a Black woman. I'm a dark-skinned Black woman, coarse hair, I'm a thick Black woman. I'm not that perfect mold of what people might consider to be beautiful, and so learning how to feel beautiful in here, that was the key for me. Beautiful, and learning that self-confidence, and I'm still a work in progress. Rejection is difficult, and honestly, it'll knock you down so hard. You just want to be done. Like I've been like, you know what, this don't work out. I'm done. Like with this whole, and we haven't touched on this yet, but with the whole thing that I did recently with Netflix, oh my goodness, I prayed. Like I said, a year ago, I was going to give up music. And I said a prayer to God. And I said, if I don't get in, I'm done. Lord, I'm done. Like wow. I can't. Yeah.
Let's get the clip from that.
Oh, absolutely.
I've always had a dream to build the world's most inspirational choir. Each singer will just have one shot.
If she kills this, the spot is hers. How many opportunities did you get? Without further ado, the voices of fire.
Yes.
That is awesome.
That was dope. Shay is dope. She's a real dope person. And I cannot sit up here and not play. Okay. I can't sit up here and do that. If I'm gonna talk about Shay, we're gonna have to hear Shay sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. We just gonna have to do that. So let's bust over here to this here. Not that. Hold on 1 second. Stop the screen share. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. I'm not going to do that one yet. We're going to start with this one.
Hold it, need it, need it, need it. Shape of the baby,
touch me, take me, kiss me, love me, impress me, pull up, black truck, ganja, whistle, blinding, heart so timeless, wishing you can be me, see me, free me. You're lost in the shape of your shade. Oh, there is a moon, and if you're really down, we can find it. Lost in a alley, making love by your trash can. Yeah. Oh, there is a moon, and if you're really down, we can find it. Lost in a alley, making love. Shake butter,
Woo!
shape of the man. Shape butter, baby, listen over your pillow.
Oh my goodness. She ain't no joke. But let's see here. I'm saving my favorite for last.
I won't be neglected. I won't be denied the pleasure of your kisses, the pleasure of your smile. I think you take for granted. I'll always be here. Just because I love you doesn't mean I won't disappear. I miss you, baby. Missing you, baby. Don't you know memories? Once upon a time, slowly creeping on me, and you linger from behind. Just let somebody love you. I just can't deny. Whenever I get close to you, you wanna run and hide. Been so long. I'm missing you, baby, 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 baby. Hey. I wish sang love a song every day. I believe your heart would stay in my heart. Now it's torn all apart. It's gonna wait. I can't stay. I got to say, I don't believe that you would never be so right. This alone been so long.
Okay. All right. So here's now check. I just want to talk about this for a second. I want to talk about this video before we play it because when she was on my podcast, I think she just uploaded this video. So that was like a month ago, maybe a month ago. And she has now almost 10,000 views on this particular video. Now, when they say timing and location is the right thing, it's not a joke. That song "Pick Up Your Feelings" by Jasmine Sullivan. She had just performed it at the Soul Train Awards, and she jumped on that right at that moment. And 5 people on here don't know how to pick up their feelings because they thumbed it down. But she did this, period.
You say that I've been acting different, yeah. Funny how I finally flipped the script, yeah. When you the one that double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you sneaking up. You were off the leash, me my keys. No more popping up the heat, yeah. I ain't even got the mouse to triple, yeah. New phone, who is this? Brand new, like the wind. Rock it up, no assist. Main trick, I ain't average. Wake up, need a zip. Hennessy, take a sip. I got my jeans, I'm too thick. I ain't got no room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feeling. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry up, pick up your feeling. While I'm cleaning, rolling. I don't have memories on that shit. You can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feeling. Don't need no bullshit.
That was dope. That woman can sing. She can, boy. I don't even know what else to say. Shay, you can sing. You can sing. Okay. Let me see. We 43 minutes in, so we gotta do. We can't leave. We cannot leave without the person that started me. The first person I interviewed on both platforms, live and audio only. Angela Davis has a visual EP out, and it's dope. And we're going to check out 2 songs from there. We got to check out our theme song for 2020. That'll be the last thing we play. And we're going to, because this was supposed to be like a holiday thing or something, So I love this rendition of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This is from Angela Davis's Up Close and Personal live visual EP. And she is accompanied by the background singer Jay Elon and her awesome band. And let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Wait a minute, let me make sure she's on the screen. I don't want to do that wrong. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do that. And we're going to go right here. And then we're going to click on Angela Davis. And then we're going to light it up to bigness and detail.
Yeah, it's that time again, y'all. It's time for the holidays. Let's see if you guys remember this one. You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why, 'cause is coming, he's coming to town, making a list and checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice, 'cause is coming, he's coming to town, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're away. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, better watch out, you better not cry, you better not count, I'm telling you why, 'cause his time is coming, he's coming to town, making a list and checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice, 'cause his time, he's
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows it feels in bed. I'm good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, little toy trains, little toy drums, really toot toot and a rummy tender. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. He's coming to town. Yeah, he's coming to town. Said he's coming to town. And I'm gonna be on my best behavior. And I'm gonna wait for you. Yeah, I said he's coming to town. Said he's coming to town. And maybe I'm gonna be on my best behavior. He's coming to town. Santa Claus is coming. He's coming to town. Hey, I said he's coming to town. Yeah, I said he's coming to town. Santa Claus is coming. He's coming to town. Yeah. Happy holidays, everybody. Oh, Santa Claus is coming. He's coming to town.
Hey, bravo. I love that. I'm so serious. I love that. I will play that over and over again. And I'm like Anissa. She said she she had her waiting for Santa Claus at the door. Hey, speaking of Santa Claus, Tamar Braxton, that's a rendition of Tamar Braxton's Santa Claus is coming to town. But I noticed in Tamar's, they didn't have it. He's coming to town. I love that part. So I was listening to Tamar Braxton's Santa Baby. Y'all have to go listen to that because that's, I ain't about to play that and have Tamar Braxton talking about me. Anyway, that song, I was like, wait a minute. What you gonna do to Santa when he come down that chimney, boo? I mean, she was turning that into some freaking nasty. I was like, okay, all right, Tamar. But that's Tamar. What you say? Gotta have a black Santa? What's up, Simone? Welcome to the chat. I got my lunchtime chat folks up in here. I'm down with that. So, and speaking of lunchtime chat, I see ha ain't show up. Trolling. Talking about I promise I'm not a troll. Okay, whatever. Anywho, we about to wrap this up a little bit, but I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is dope. I just like seeing the growth, and somebody talked about the I'll Exist episode.
Baby daddy,
I'll Exist.
Well, it's the day.
Man, I'll Exist. I'm always gonna say this about I'll Exist. Like, I'll Exist is dope, period. You know what I'm saying? She is dope, period. Ain't nothing you can say. I got my theme songs from her. She has dope music. Matter of fact, we played one of her songs. Hold up. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Okay, there it is. This song here is one of my favorite. I think this is Pretty Girl. Yep. This song here is one of my favorite songs by her.
Now, okay, we're going to do that because everybody needs to see it. Let's see here. And you guys can see this on Instagram, on her Instagram page, which is AL_exist on Instagram. I hope everybody can hear.
knows me so well. The only one who knows. I wish I was a pretty girl. But never belong in your world. Your time, your life, features of mine. I wish I was a pretty girl. Never belong in your world. Your time, your life, features of mine. Look in the mirror like, who's that? I'm too black, too fat, too black, and not fat enough, not black enough, acting up. Me and my body be going at it like 413. Ain't no friend of my own folk, no XOs, only those in the tic-tac-toe game. I do when I go back and forth with my own frame. They picture perfect, but I know God invested with no purses. Maybe I just need to think about what all my worth is. Maybe I am ready, maybe my vision just blurry. Cause all I see on the telly is those plastic surgery. I wish I was a girl that could see my beauty is worthy. Like, ooh, I wish I was a pretty girl. Could never belong in your world. Your time, your life, features of life. I wish I was a pretty girl. Could never belong in your world. Your time, your life, features of life. I know that I'm a pretty girl, but never belong to my world. My type, I like features of life. I know that I'm a pretty girl, never belong to my world. My type, I like features of life.
Hey, I'll exist. Dopeness. Seriously dope. Oh man, y'all got me over here cracking up. First, wait, let me go back. The LTC police, the security, y'all was checking the new person. Ha 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 ha. I don't know where she at. And that I just want to say thank you for real, because she probably did look like Viola in that movie. Cause baby, we not what you say, Nubian, what we not gonna do. What you not gonna do? Ha ha ha. Oh man, how you just pop into somebody's live that you ain't never seen before and just start talking and then getting hostile with the people that's in the room? Really? Oh, come on. Get out. That was hilarious, but y'all, I appreciate y'all got my back, and we got each other back, because I wasn't about to let them talk. She gonna sit up there trying to get smart with Moki. You don't know Moki, and you don't know me. You don't know none of us. What, boy? I tell you, I smack. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for real. This is dope. This is dope, and I really enjoyed the episode with Desiree as well. She is she's on the right track. You know what I'm saying?
There's
she's
orange.
She's on.
What was the main reason for that?
A lot of people were getting confused on who my products were for. A lot of people thought because she's eccentric, it was just for the ladies. And then also, since I'm African American, then I only make products for African Americans. And that's not true, of course. But of course, when I make products, I'm thinking about me and mine. So of course, if I'm making something for my hair, other people may not have that same texture. So that product may not be for them. And I understand that. But I want everyone to know that if you buy this Bite Me body butter, your husband could use it, your kids can use it, your grandma can use it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it started.
Right now.
Awesome. That makes a lot of sense, though. That makes a lot of sense. Now, was it difficult to do the rebranding?
Just time consuming, not difficult, just time consuming, because when you do it, you have to, we're talking about updating your website. It's a whole new name. So you need a whole new link, a whole new domain, a whole new look, a whole new vibe. You know what I mean? And then you don't want to start everything else. All my product says she's eccentric. So time-wise trying to not use stock photos, but actually get eccentric bath and body on everything.
Right. So you had to redo your labels and everything, and you make your own labels.
I do. So currently I'm a one-woman show around here. So your product gets made by me. It gets quality checks by me. The labels get made and printed by me. And then I actually ship your products as well.
So Moki would like to know, how do you come up with the product names and what inspired Bite Me?
Ooh, so Bite Me has been around since 2000, and it sounds more like a kinky kind of thing, but it really isn't. That actually was the name of the fragrance oil that I was using at the time. So the fragrance oil that I bought from the supplier already was called Bite Me. So a lot of people do change them, but I'm like, hey, they call it that for a reason. Let's just stick with that. And it started getting such good reviews that when I tried to change it, people are like, where's the Bite Me? So I'm like, okay, let's
trying to change it to.
I changed it to Desire.
Really?
And they're like, nah, Bite Me. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Oh man, I really applaud her because she's out here doing the damn thing for real, and she is on a mission. She's a woman on a mission, and she's going for what she got to go for, and I applaud that, and I support businesses like that. And eventually she's not gonna be a one-woman show. She's gonna blow up so much that she will be able to get help and be able to pay them and all that good stuff. So I applaud her. And we're coming up on an hour. So I gotta play this last song because trying not to go over the hour because I am on a radio show. Although I did figure out, if I want to keep going and I don't want to cut into somebody else's show, I can take the radio off of here and just continue with Facebook and YouTube. All right. So the last feature of the night is also Angela Davis, and it is our song of the year. Okay. This song needs to be song of the year because it represents exactly what, we going through stuff and we want to make it, okay, to the finish line. So here's Angela Davis, also on her Up Close and Personal live visual EP, the song Finish Line. Let me get that here. Finish line. Okay, and that's not how it goes. It goes way better than that. All right.
Yeah. This is the last song, y'all. We all been through some things. We struggled, but we still made it to the finish line. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Times have gotten hard to bear. Lost sight of who I was back then. I wasn't living the life that I always dreamed. No. Though I was rock bottom low, I learned things that I never know. Yeah, I struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. Yeah. I struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. Oh yeah, I struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. Yeah. Oh yeah, I struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. Yeah. Ooh. Some days
felt like they never end. Lost track of where my life was going. Through all my ups and downs, I turned my life around, yeah. I struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. Yeah. I struggled through it all, I made it to the finish line. Oh yeah, I struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. Yeah, I struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. I made it, yeah. If it wasn't for all the heartache and the pain, wouldn't be who I am today. No, now I can truly say, I made it in every way. To the finish line, I made it. I struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. I made it. Struggled through it all, made it to the finish line. Oh yeah. Struggles and all, I made it to the finish line. Struggles and all, I made it to the finish line. Yeah. Struggles and all, I made it to the finish line. Oh, struggles and all, I made it to the finish line.
Yes, that's dope. I love that song, for real. That's my song. That's my song right there. What's up, Slow Jam Moon? Welcome. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Next Friday, I don't know what I'm gonna do next Friday. It's up in the air. I'll see if I can find some more live performances or something. Because I don't have an interview next Friday. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the Vibin in the D with Lele. What's up, Cedar Brown? Cedar Brown in the house tonight. And replays are the bomb. Okay. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. And make sure you watch the replay if you came in late. Look at it. Look. Moki, look like you got some choices there, huh? Okay. Look at that. Look at God. Moki got choices on colors of her hands. We have come to some greatness right now. Okay. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I will see you all tomorrow night, me and Anissa on God Damn It with Cheese TV. In the meantime, in between time, y'all be good.
Talking to the diamonds of Detroit today. Vibing in the D with Lele. Talking to the diamonds of Detroit today. Vibing in the D with Lele.
Join me for lunch every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the YouTube channel Experience, the Facebook group Lunchtime Chat with Experience, and all